Hi everyone! In today's class, we have a Vinyasa flow class that will focus on or work towards to Chapasana. So there will be balancing, there will be a bit of back bend, and we are going to work our hips. Alright, so we'll start in a tabletop position. Alright, once you ground down through the hands, maybe we'll start with wiggling the hips side to side. Okay, see how the hips are feeling. And then from here, we'll come back to center. You will do a few rolling cats. So as we inhale, we'll reach the chest forward, butt can stick up. And then as you exhale, we'll round through the back as we sit. So we'll do this a couple of times, breathing in and then breathing out. So as we observe the breath, or maybe starting to link the breath with the movement, maybe we can bring a little bit more mindfulness, not just in the breath, but also choosing what feels good in our body. Inhale and exhale. All right, from here we'll come up. We'll reset back in tabletop. Okay, now from here, we'll start to open the right knee out to the side, and then we'll hold for now. Okay, so push away from the hands, ground through that left leg. Okay. Then we'll draw 3 circles, go in one direction first for 3, 2, and 1, and then other direction for 3, 2, and 1, and then we'll release. Okay, we'll do it on the other side. We'll open that left leg out to the side. We'll hold here first. Sorry, as we push away from the mat. And then 3 circles. It can be a big circle or a small circle. And then let's go the other direction for 3, 2, and 1. And then we'll slowly release. Okay, from here we'll curl the toes. And then let's press up into downward facing dog. And then in down dog, any movement that you like. Maybe bending the knees one at a time, maybe swinging the hips side to side, getting a little bit of that side body stretch. Maybe even lifting the heels up as high as you can, maybe grounding down through the heels. You know that you can always bend the knees if hamstrings are a little bit tight today. As we push away from the mat, coming back to the breath. As we take a big breath in, and then slowly letting it out. Okay, see if you can maintain that cadence of your breath as you inhale and exhale. And then from here, we'll walk the feet forward. You can take your time as you make your way to the top of your mat. And then once you're there, we'll fold. You can hold on to the elbows here, maybe fix your leggings. And then as you stay here, we will swing the body side to side. As we breathe in and out. Breathing in and out. Okay, one more cycle here. And then from here, we'll release. Inhale, we'll come up halfway. Exhale, we'll fold forward. Inhale, we'll stand up, reaching up, lengthen up. And then exhale, hands back by the sides. All right, we'll start to add a little bit more here. Inhale, we'll reach the arms up. Exhale, we'll fold forward, coming down. Inhale, we'll come up halfway. And we'll start with the right leg, hands down as we step that right foot back. Right knee will bring it down. Inhale, we'll reach up. Hold in low lunge, we'll zipper up. And then as you exhale, hands will come down. We'll find tabletop. Left knee will bring it back. Okay, we'll do our modified chaturanga. Reach the chest forward and then we'll lower all the way down to the mat. Come up to the fingertips. Draw the shoulder blades together. Shoulders away from the ears as we lift away from the floor. Any height that is accessible for you. One more breath here. We'll lower back down. Reset the hands. We'll push back up. We pass through tabletop as we curl the toes into our downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg will lift up. We'll swing that hip open, bending at the right knee. Staying here a little bit longer if it feels good for you. And then we'll step that right foot forward in between the hands. Left knee will bring it down. We'll find low lunge again. Reaching up, hips can press forward, lengthen up. One more breath. As we exhale, hands will come down. Left foot will step it forward to meet the right. Inhale, halfway lift. So you can take a quick wipe. Exhale, we'll fold. Inhale, we'll stand up, reaching up. Exhale, hands back by the sides. Inhale, arms will lift, we'll keep moving. Exhale, we'll fold forward. Inhale, we'll come up halfway. This time leading with the left, hands will come down. Left leg, step it back. Left knee will bring it down. Inhale, low lunge again. But then from here, we'll add the twist. Hands will come together. Okay. Can hinge forward, left elbow. We'll press it against that right thigh. As we turn here, as we twist, breathing in and out. One more cycle here. And then from here, we'll release. Hands will come down. We'll find tabletop again. We'll do our modified chaturanga. Inhale, we'll reach forward, making our way down to the mat. Okay, this time we'll reach the arms back. We'll lift the hands, we'll lift the legs away from the mat. Okay, breathing in here. And then as you exhale, we'll release. Reset the hands. You can pass through tabletop. And then into downward facing dog. All right, inhale, left leg will lift up. We'll swing that leg open, bending at the left knee. Pushing away from the mat. Again, staying here a bit longer if you need it. And then we'll step that left leg in between the hands. Right knee will bring it down. Inhale, we'll reach the arms up, low lunge. Then from here, hands will come together. We'll hinge forward as we twist. Right arm pushing against that left leg. Breathing in and out. Keeping the chest nice and wide. One more breath. And then from here, we'll release. Hands will come down. Right foot will step it forward. Inhale, we'll come up halfway. Exhale, we'll fold. Inhale, we'll reach up, standing up. Exhale, hands back by the sides. All right, next round. Inhale, arms will lift. Exhale, we'll fold forward. Inhale, we'll come up halfway. And then as you exhale, hands will come down. This time we'll find plank. Okay, and then you can choose your transition. You can do it modified or keep the knees lifted. Breathing in, we'll find our up dog. And then exhale into our downward facing dog. Breathing in and out. Inhale, right leg will lift it up. We'll step it forward in between the hands. Okay, from here we'll come up into high lunge. Inhale, reaching up. Okay, and then this time we'll interlace the fingers behind. Open through the chest. Okay, we do a quick hair fix. Open through the chest. We'll press behind the hips. Okay, and then maybe draw the shoulder blades together. Whoops! See how balance feels today. Okay, one more cycle here. And then from here, we'll move the hands away from our back as we add folding forward. Okay, hold steady here. One more breath. And then from here, we'll release. Hands will come down. We'll step back into plank. Inhale. And then choose as you transition. Breathing in into our downward facing dog. Breathing in and out. Inhale, left leg will lift up. We'll step it forward in between the hands. Okay, as we find our high lunge coming up here. Inhale. Okay. We'll interlace the fingers again behind, and then this time move the arms away from the back or from the butt. Keep that zipper engaged. One more breath. And then from here, we'll fold forward. Okay, see how much range is accessible at the shoulders. One more cycle here. And then from here, we'll release. Hands will come down as we step back, breathing in. And then as you exhale, go ahead through any transition into our downward facing dog. Breathing in and out. Lengthen the inhale. Lengthen the exhale. 2 more cycles here. And then from here, we'll look forward. Knees can bend as you make your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, we'll fold. Inhale, we'll reach up, standing up. Exhale, hands back by the sides. Inhale, arms will lift. Exhale, we'll reach down, folding forward. Inhale, we'll come up halfway. As you exhale, hands will come down as we step back, breathing in. And then go ahead, choose your transition. Mindful of the breath into our downward facing dog. Breathing in and out. Inhale, right leg will lift up. We'll step it forward in between the hands. Okay, from here, we'll ground that left heel. Then we'll come up to our warrior two. Bring the arms out to a T. Okay, and then we'll hold here for a moment. Reach the arms through opposite walls. You can look forward. Okay, breathing in and out. And then from here, go ahead, bend a little bit more. And then scale back a little bit. Okay, bend a little bit more. Scale back a little bit. One more time. Bend a little bit more. We'll scale back a bit. And then find what works for you. Okay? As we breathe in and out. Make sure you're grounding through that back leg. From here, right palm, we'll flip it up. And then we'll reach up and back. As we inhale and exhale. One more breath. And then from here, hands will come all the way down as we find our plank, breathing in. Okay, maybe you can do it modified if you like. Knees will come down as you lower all the way down to the mat. Inhale to a cobra if you like. And then making your way into downward facing dog. So breathe in and out. Inhale, right leg will lift up. We'll step it forward in between the hands. Okay, right heel will ground it down. And then from here, we'll come up into warrior two. Arms out to a T. All right, so as we reach through opposite hands, you can look forward. Okay, and then from here, we'll just work that front leg. Okay, we'll bend that left knee. We'll scale back a bit. Remember, you're grounding through that back leg. Bending to that left knee. Scaling back a bit. 2 more times. Bending into that left knee. Scaling back. Inhale and exhale. And then find that range or what feels good for you. Yes, we inhale and exhale. From here, we'll add that reverse left palm. We'll reach it up and back. Right hand can be on the leg or right hand can be behind you. One more breath here. And then from here, hands will come all the way down as we step back into plank. And then choose again. You can modify it. You can change it up if you like. Inhale. As we make our way into downward facing dog. Breathing in and out. Observe the breath. Observe the thoughts. One more cycle here. And then from here, we'll look forward. We'll make our way to the top of the mat. Inhale, we'll come up halfway. Exhale, we'll fold. Inhale, we'll reach up, standing up. And then exhale, hands back by the sides. We'll ground down through the feet. Inhale, we'll reach the arms up. And then exhale, we'll fold forward. Inhale, we'll come up halfway. And then as you exhale, palms will ground down as we step back. And then go ahead, choose the transition that you like. Inhale here. And then into our downward facing dog. Okay, from here, right leg will lift it up. We'll step it forward in between the hands. Okay. We'll ground that left heel. We'll come up into our warrior two again. Okay, maybe bending a little bit deeper if you like. Inhale. And then as you exhale, right forearm onto the thigh, left arm reaches up and back. Okay. Push away from that right hand. Maybe some you'll reach for the mat if that feels accessible. Open through the chest. Inhale. And exhale. So wherever you are, okay, can we bring that left arm behind us? Okay, maybe you might find a half bind. Maybe your hand will press against the lower back. Okay, so again, whether right forearm is on the thigh or right hand is reaching down. One more breath here, and then from here we'll release. Hands will come down as we step back. Inhale, take a moment, and then mindful through that transition, breathing in into our downward facing dog. Breathing in and out. Inhale, left leg will lift it up. We'll step it forward in between the hands. As we ground that right heel, inhale, we'll circle the arms. We'll find warrior two. Okay. Bending into that left leg. Inhale. And then from here, left forearm to that thigh, right arm reaches up and over. Okay. So can we press away from that left thigh as right arm reaches? Maybe some left arm will reach down if that's accessible. As we breathe in and out. Okay, from here, we'll add that work at that right arm. We'll reach it behind. So maybe others will find half bind. Maybe right hand will be on the lower back. Okay, as we inhale and exhale. One more cycle here. And then from here, we'll release. Hands will come down as we step back. Inhale. Then as you exhale, choosing again into our downward facing dog. Okay, 5 cycles of breath as we push away from the mat. Nice. As we lengthen through that butt, pushing away from the hands. One more breath. From here, we'll look forward, knees can bend. You can step walk, or maybe you might want to jump forward. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, we'll fold. Inhale, we'll reach the arms, standing up. Exhale, hands back by the sides. Inhale, arms will lift. Exhale, we'll fold forward, reaching down. Inhale, we'll come up halfway. And then as you exhale, making your way back. Then again, you can modify any which way you like. Okay. Maybe pacing the breath or pacing the energy of your practice into downward facing dog. Okay, inhale, right leg will lift it up. We'll step it forward in between the hands. Okay. We'll ground that left heel again, and then we'll come up into our warrior two. All right. Now from here, okay, you're going to reach forward. Right hand will bring it down, and then left hand onto the hip. Okay. Now you can work with right hand down on the mat, reach it forward, or maybe for some, you might want to use a block. Okay. And then from here, okay, we're going to lift that left leg up. Okay. Now as you ground through that right hand, push away from the floor. Okay. Left leg, you can flex, you can point, okay, or floint, okay, whichever feels that you can reach through that lifted leg. One more breath here. And then from here, we'll come back down into warrior two. Bring the arms out to a T. Inhale. We'll add the reverse. Right leg, will straighten it out. We'll add a reverse triangle. Reach that right arm up and back. And then from here, hands will come all the way down. Okay, we'll find our plank, breathing in. And then choose if you want to modify your transition, change it up, switch it up if you like, into our downward facing dog. Breathing in and out. Okay, left side. Inhale, we'll lift it up. We'll step it forward in between the hands. Grounding that back foot. We'll circle the arms up. We'll come up into our warrior two. Okay, breathing in and out. Now from here, we'll reach forward. Left hand will come down. Right hand on the hip. Again, you can work with hand down on the mat, or you can work with a block any height. As we start to float, that right leg up. Okay. Now, as we lift, okay, you can keep that left knee slightly bent if it will help with balance. But think about that lifted leg, reaching back, and then see if you can let your chest turn open a little bit more. Okay, bring your gaze maybe down. Maybe you can play around looking to the side if you like. Ooh, see how that affects balance. One more breath. And then from here, we'll come back down. We'll find warrior two. Inhale. We'll add that reverse triangle. Left leg will straighten as you reach up and back. Breathing in. And then as you exhale, making your way down, okay, we'll step back into our plank. Inhale. Okay. And then mindful of the breath into our downward facing dog. As we breathe in and out. Lengthen the inhales. Lengthen the exhales. Maybe observe the thoughts at this point. One more cycle here. From here, we'll look forward. We'll make our way to the top of the mat. Breathing in, breathing out. Inhale as we stand all the way up. Exhale, hands back by the sides. We'll ground through the feet. From here, we'll find chair pose. We'll bend the knees, hips will sink back as we reach the arms up. As we exhale, we'll fold forward. Inhale, we'll come up halfway. And then as you exhale, hands press down as we find our plank, stepping back. Maybe others might even choose to jump back and then choose your transition again. Inhale. As we push ourselves back up into downward facing dog. Okay, breathing in and out. Okay, from here, we'll bring the knees back down into tabletop. Okay, now from here, okay, we're going to step that left foot back. Okay, and then that right leg, you're going to angle it out. Okay, so the toes might even start to be on the floor. And then from here, we're going to find a variation to side angle. We'll lift that left arm up towards the ceiling. So left leg, we'll reach it down, or the inner blade will press down on the mat. Right toes can be curled or right toes can be flat. Whatever feels good for balance. And then from here, we'll start to lift that left leg up. So see how this feels. Hold steady here. Push away from that right hand. Okay, one more breath. From here, we'll start to add. Okay, we'll start to bend that left knee, and then left hand will hold on to that left foot. Okay. Now maybe you might prefer to press the heel towards the bum. Okay, so we'll get that stretch. Nice stretch at the left quads, or we'll start to kick away or press towards that left hand. And then we'll add a bit of the shoulder. Okay, shoulder stretch here at that left arm or left shoulder. One more breath. And then from here, we'll release. We'll reach on up, and then we'll bring it back down. Okay, reset first in tabletop. And then if you like, go through a vinyasa. Inhale to your back bend, and then exhale into our downward facing dog. Okay, breathing in and out. Okay, other side. We'll bring the knees down to the mat. Okay, we'll find tabletop. Left foot, we'll angle it out to the side. Right leg, we'll step it back. Okay, so inside edge of the foot, we'll ground down. Okay, as right arm will lift up. Okay, so hold steady here as we inhale. Push away from that bottom hand. Left toes can be curled if that will help with balance or grounding. And then right leg will lift it up. Hold steady here. Let your left side stabilize. And then from here, we'll start to bend that right knee. Okay, now we'll hold on to that right foot. Okay, so go ahead. Maybe some you'd want to press the heel against the bum. Okay, as you keep that leg lifted. Okay, one more breath here. And then from here, we'll start to kick against that hand. Okay, as we breathe in and out. So there's also a bit of back bend happening here. One more cycle. And then from here, keep this height as we release, lifting up, inhale, and then we'll lower it back down. Okay, we'll find tabletop. Give yourself a moment to reset, and then choose your Vinyasa. Breathing in, and then making your way into downward facing dog. Breathing in and out. Pushing away from the mat. If you need movement in down dog, go ahead. If you need stillness in down dog, go ahead. One more cycle here. From here, we'll look forward, knees will bend as we make our way to the top. Maybe walk or hop forward. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, we'll fold. Inhale, we'll bend the knees, reaching the arms up, we'll find chair. And then exhale, hands back by the sides. Okay, next round, inhale, we'll find chair pose again. Reaching up, exhale, we'll fold forward. Inhale, we'll come up halfway. And then making your way back as you ground down to the palms. Maybe some will jump back, others will step back. And then choose your transition here. As we make our way into downward facing dog. Breathing in and out. Inhale, right leg will lift. We'll step it forward in between the hands. Okay, ground that left heel, and then we'll come up into our warrior two again. Okay, but we won't be here very long because we'll start to add the balance. Okay, you'll reach forward, right hand will come down, left hand can be on the hip for now, and then we'll start to float up into our half moon. Okay, so whether right hand on the mat or on a block, let me show with the block, grabbing my block. Okay, breathing in and out. Remember, you can bend that right knee slightly. Okay, and then from here, we'll start to bend that left knee. Okay, so integrating what we just did in the previous set. Okay, and then maybe left hand will hold on to that foot. All right. Okay. So again, you can press the heel towards the bum. We'll get that quad stretch. Or start to add kicking or adding any effort pressing against that left hand. Maybe it will help turn the chest a little bit more. Pushing away from that right hand. One more breath here. And then from here, we'll release. This time, let your left arm reach up. Left leg will kick back. Nice. One more breath. And then from here, can we land back into our warrior two? Inhale. We'll come into our reverse triangle, reaching up and back. And then exhale. Hands will come all the way down as we step back. Okay. Choosing your transition again into our downward facing dog. As we breathe in and out. Okay, let's try that on the left side. Inhale, left leg will lift. We'll step it forward in between the hands. Grounding that right leg, we'll come up into our warrior two. Inhale here. Okay, from here we'll reach forward, left hand down. You can do this with or without the block as we start to float that right leg up. Okay. Now once you're here, okay, you can hold steady here if you want to work with half moon, or if you want to add that Chapasana, we'll start to bend that right knee. Right hand will hold on to that foot. Okay. So maybe you can explore letting that heel press against the bum, okay, or start to kick, adding any effort, pressing against that right hand. We breathe in and out. Okay, one more cycle here. From here, we'll slowly let go. Okay, careful of the recoil here, reaching that right arm up. One more breath. And then from here, see if we can lightly land back into warrior two. Inhale. We'll add that reverse triangle, reaching up and back. And then from here, hands will come all the way down as we find plank. Breathing in, and then go ahead, any transition that you like into our downward facing dog. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. One more breath here. And then from here, we'll lower down the knees. And then we'll find child's pose. You'll bring the head down to the mat if you like. Okay, or you can keep your head lifted. Okay. Maybe arms will reach behind. One more breath here. And then from here, we'll slowly come up, sitting up. So from here, we're going to bring the legs in front. Okay. Now from here, we'll bring the arms behind, the hands behind, and then we'll bring the feet in front. We'll bend the knees, and then we'll just do windshield wipers. Okay, we'll do windshield wipers seated. Okay. And then see how this feels. Okay. So we did a lot of, there's external rotation at the hips that we did. Okay. Breathing in and out. Okay. Now if you need to stay on one side, go ahead. All right, and then make sure you do the same at the other side. Okay, one more cycle here, and then we'll come back to center. Okay, this time we'll bring the soles of the feet together. Okay, it can be as close to the groin as you like or further away. Inhale, we'll lift up as you anchor down, and then exhale, we'll fold forward. If you're holding onto the feet, your elbows can help guide the legs pressing down. Okay? Or maybe you'll reach the arms forward as you fold. Okay. So my personal preference, or just in my body, I like to add this swinging movement at the upper body. Okay, one more cycle here. And then from here, we'll release. We'll slowly come up. Okay. Then from here, we'll bring the legs together. Okay. And then we'll start to straighten that left leg. Okay. We're going to cross that right leg over the left. Okay. Inhale, we'll lift up using the left arm. We'll hug that right leg in, and then we'll twist to the right. See if you can ground your right foot, maybe right toes pressing down as we turn. Okay. Right hand, you're pushing away from the mat. You can look over your right shoulder. One more cycle here. And then from here, we'll release. Okay, we'll switch sides. Left knee will bend this time. Inhale. And then from here, left leg crosses over the right. Okay, we'll turn to the left side this time, hugging that leg in with the right arm. Left hand reaches back. Maybe you look over your left shoulder as we stay in the twist, grounding through that right leg, breathing in and out. You can look over that shoulder. One more cycle here. And then from here, we'll slowly release. Okay, left leg will straighten it out. Inhale, we'll reach the arms up. And then exhale, we'll fold forward. Okay, either holding onto the feet, any part of the leg, or if you have a strap or a towel. Okay, here's my strap. I can quickly show. Okay. And then you can use your strap to to fold. Yes, we breathe in and out. So holding steady here for another breath or two. And then from here, we'll slowly release. We'll come up. Okay. Now from here, we'll start to lie down on the mat. All right, there we go. Now once you're here, we'll bend the knees. Okay. And then we'll do our bridge. Okay, we'll plant the palms down, and then as you inhale, as we do bridge, as you lift the hips up, we're going to lift the arms over the head. Okay, so I think I have to scooch down a bit. Just adjusting myself on my mat. All right, ground down through the feet, keeping them hip width apart. Inhale, hips will lift, arms will reach up and over. And then exhale, we'll reset the arms, lower down. A few more times. Inhale, hips lift, arms reach. Exhale, we'll lower down. 2 more. Breathing in, reaching up, breathing out, lowering down. 1 more. We're going to hold. Inhale, hips will lift, arms reach over the head. You can stay here, or maybe you'll hold on to the elbows, or you can reset your arms and then maybe interlace the fingers underneath. Yes, we breathe in and out. 1 more cycle here. And then we'll slowly release. Okay, we'll reset the arms. We'll lower down the hips. Okay, give yourself a moment here. Breathe in and we'll breathe out. Okay, from here, we'll hug the knees in towards the chest. Okay, we'll keep that right knee hugged in. Left leg, will bring it down on the mat. Inhale. And then as you exhale, we'll twist. We'll bring that right leg over to the left side. Okay, we'll bring that right arm out to a T. Grounding down through that arm, breathing in and out. Okay, maybe just gently pressing down on that right thigh, breathing in and out. 1 more breath here. And then from here, we'll release. We'll come back to center. We'll reset. Okay, we'll hug the knees in towards the chest. And then this time, we'll keep that left knee hugged in. Right leg, will bring it down on the mat. Inhale. And then as you exhale, we'll twist. Okay, towards the right side this time. Right arm out to a left arm out to a T. Letting that right hand just gently pressing down or adding any effort that you like. As we inhale and exhale. Breathing in and breathing out. 1 more cycle here. And then from here, we'll release. We'll bring the knees back to center, reset. We'll hug the knees in again towards the chest. And then we'll draw circles for 3, 2, and 1. And then other direction again for 3, 2, and 1. Yes, we hug the knees in. We'll lift the head up towards the knees. Inhale. And then as you exhale, we'll lower back down again. As we straighten out the legs. As we bring the arms down by the sides. Okay, you can do any adjustment that you need. If you need props for support, go ahead. And then as we start to settle down, as we close our eyes, giving yourself some time, this moment, to find stillness. Giving yourself this moment to be quiet in Shavasana. You're welcome to stay in Shavasana for as long as you'd like. Okay, or if you need to move on, maybe you'll find those small movements again at the fingers, at the toes. So you bring the awareness back with the breath. And whenever you're ready, giving yourself any stretch that you like or any big stretch that you like. And then no rush as we hug the knees in towards the chest. Rolling over to any side. And then giving yourself time here again to settle. And then we'll make our way up to seated. We'll cross through the legs. And then we'll close our eyes again as we maybe just gently bow down. Giving yourself the time to ground. Letting your energy ground down. Maybe the shoulders will soften as you breathe in. And breathe out. One more time as we inhale. And exhale. This time we'll bring our hands together as we bow down our heads. As always, thank you for sharing your time with me. And thank you for letting me guide you. Namaste. So I hope you enjoyed that practice. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, please make sure to comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I would like to thank you for watching. This is Every Yoga by Jo and Daya, sharing everyday yoga for everybody.